I've been down the homestead for a good 20 minutes, but I haven't done a thing except drink a cup of tea. Because every time I go out, it starts raining and I've got to come back in again. And it's a very windy day down here today, but there is something I need to attend to that has been affected by the wind. After 25 years living in London, I've returned to my birthplace amongst the mountains of the South Wales valleys. Join me as I journey my new life with plans of growing my own food and ultimately creating my own homestead. Videos are posted every week, so if you like this one, give the video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Now these last few plants here, I wanted to try and save the seed. But as you can see, we've had a bit of a disaster. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to save it. Let's have a look. There is so much weight left. Oh, is it best just to leave it? I would like to save seed, although it's not a... You know, I can still buy some seed. There's still plenty for the harvesting of, though. Don't want to lose a crop. Look at that there now. Oh, those are the ones I wanted to save. Although there's plenty down there. Shoals and shoals of them, as they say. Look at that. This is the variety Rhondda Black. And even at that sort of size, they're still perfectly fine to eat as long as you take the string off. I like to take them off both sides, just to be sure. Right, that's all for my dinner for now. But how am I going to save it? That's the question on the lips today. I will have to put something very sturdy next year. A friend of mine, Terry, further down the valley, his beans are already finished. I can't remember when I put these in now. Right, I could sort of tidy them up a bit. Those are the leaders. Oh. It's only today that this wind is high. How is that? I know what I'll do. Stay there a second. Oh dear. There you go. I'll keep them standing up for a bit longer. Quite impressed with that. Right, just put these in a bag now. Don't forget, because I picked some the other day, went home and forgot about them. Let's have a quick look in the summer house. Well, the roof is still on. Everything seems okay. What happened to this Indian summer they said we were going to have? It must still be in India. Got to keep your eye on that side of the valley. If that turns dark, you've got 2 minutes to run for the sheds. I've noticed this tree is doing really well. It's the sweet gum. And look at the beautiful autumnal colours. Look at that one there. That's really red, that is. And the colours on this in autumn is absolutely spectacular. Now, I've had to think. Remember I said I was going to take the flowers out of here? Well, I've had a rethink. My poles have turned up. 10 8-foot poles. And these are for the fruit garden. But I'm thinking, if the fruit garden goes there, I will have to put a cage over the top of them. I don't want to move the gum tree because it seems to be doing really well there. But I've got a hedge down the side of my plot here. And if I put fruit, then the birds are going to think, oh, we've come for the hedge, but we'll have the fruit. So I'm thinking that this section here, which I haven't touched, will become the fruit garden. And I can have the poles going down here and make a good job of it, and then I could even have a cage on top. So the only growing space I will have will be that bit over there. Now, if I had some more bit of land, I could be happy as Larry. So I'll be interested to see how much I can push. Obviously this has got a few weeds in, but the pumpkin is there. Although the pumpkin is not going to be scary this year, it's quite small. But I've ordered some green manure, which is something you put into the ground rather than keeping bare soil throughout the winter. It's better to grow something than leave it open. I'm thinking about it now, my strawberries, which are in front of the runner beans there, their shoots are all over the place. In fact, they're starting to take hooks. So I could get a little pot, put that into a pot, and then I've got another plant. But I'm thinking, what I can do is, once the fruit garden is set up on this side, then the strawberries can just grow underneath everything else. Look, there's an apple over there. This is one of the apple trees I brought down from London. I think the variety, if I let me have a feel of it. Yes, that feels like a James Greaves. Let's have a look. Oh, it is James Greaves. Now, to test if an apple is ready, just give it a twist. If it falls off, it's ready. If it doesn't, then it's not. What else do we have here that needs inspecting? The pears. I've been eating my pears over the last few weeks, and I've got one left. I do like a hard pear, and that's what these are. Quite hard indeed. And the variety, I cannot tell you because the tag is too low down. Invincible. Where is it? No, that's not it. Go find the pear. There it is. That is the variety Invincible. To tell if a pear is ready, you just lift it up gently, and if it comes off, it is ready. Now these are very hard pears, but I like a hard pear. But if you want them a bit softer, put them onto the windowsill, and that variety is Invincible. It's very nice to feel a bit of sunshine cracking through. Look at that. Blue sky. Blue sky around the corner. And even the disk of the moon is still visible. What a day. There you are. You can see Penpick is being revealed in the sun. So I've done the runner beans. Not a lot can be done in there until we get a fine day and I can go back up on the roof. I'll have a play. Oh, I think it's time for another cup of tea, don't you? The crocosmia on the left of the bench there feels like it's been there forever. Now that summer's coming to the end, flowers will die back and the cyclamen and the violas will take over. Well, seeing as there's not a lot to do outside because of the weather, I thought I would plant these potatoes, which I forgot that I had, called Charlotte. Plant them now and I can harvest them on Christmas Day. And I'm doing them in pots because then the pots can go inside when the weather turns frosty later on in the year. Now this soil is a bit dry, but that's fine. I'll put it outside and the rain can give it a good soak. The question is, how many potatoes do I put into one pot? It's been a while since I've done potatoes in pots, so I think I'll put 3 potatoes in the pot. So just get the hand in. Pop them down like that. There we go. Charlotte is a very nice potato. There we have it. 3 potatoes, 1 pot. Now, I will put some more soil on top in a few weeks when they start coming through. Oh, right, that's good. I've sawn that bit off there. Do the other side now. It's difficult doing it with the left hand. Oh, come on. I can feel the rain coming already. There we go. Now, I haven't got my drill with me. Otherwise I would take this off. There you go. I can do it without a drill. Now, I did this on my allotment shed in London and it worked very well. In fact, I'm going to use that bit of wood as a doorstop. And I'll show you the reason for why. Now, it is screwed down on either side of the door, so it's not going to make it unstable. But doing this comes in very handy when you need to sweep your potting shed. And then any little bits go straight out. Beautiful, look at that. Wonderful. I amaze myself sometimes. Oh. So, pear for dessert, beans for a main meal. What a meal. But it's free and it's grown with love. If only I had one of those, what do they call them? Chinese diesel heaters in here to warm up the shed. Then life would be dandy. Right, I'm going to head home and eat my food. I'll catch up with you next time. So from me until then, bye for now.